Hire power, creative ways to find and keep exceptional performers. Here's a few best practices to help you find, build, and retain an A team. Build a strong culture. A strong culture built on respect, kindness, shared values, and competitive spirit is what drives behavior, and behavior reinforces culture. Let people know what you stand for and what you don't stand for. Explain what you're trying to accomplish as an organization. Instead of merely delegating tasks, making demands, or assigning training. Select, don't hire. Great performers choose you. You don't choose them. How do some organizations have such nice people on their teams? Simple. They screen for and hire nice people. Training people to be nice is a major pain in the assets. Profile your heroes. Identify your top performers and know what they do differently than everyone else. Detail their behavior. For every customer-facing position, New York City restaurateur Danny Meyer suggests hiring only those that possess what he calls the hospitality gene. That is, people who demonstrate a natural affinity to serve others and simultaneously derive satisfaction from it. Profile your zeros. Make certain you and all your managers know how to identify and recognize the behavior that characterized the worst people you ever hired. Look for it when interviewing and don't make the same mistake twice. Make room for talent to grow. Why do we retain managers or hourly team members who are not good with people? Would we tolerate an accountant that wasn't good with numbers? One really good manager or hourly team member is equal to 3 or 4 or 5 mediocre ones. But the problem is that the 3 or 4 or 5 mediocre ones usually think they're top performers. A leader knows the difference. Managers and owners spend way too much time dealing with difficult employees. Ask yourself, if my team was a garden, who would the weeds be? Fill talent gaps, not job slots. If you keep asking the wrong question when hiring, you'll keep getting the wrong person on your team. Don't ask, what position do I have open? Instead ask, how well do I want this job done? This focuses the search on talent seeking instead of slot filling. Make a difference. Don't just fill a vacancy. Make it a privilege to join your team. Hold out for talent and never lower your standards to fill a position. You'll always pay for it later. Don't shortchange the hiring process. Don't panic hire or compromise your standards when you're building teams. Raise recruiting, hiring, and retention of talent to a level above your current emphasis. Hire tough, manage easy. Don't look for a few stars, build a galaxy. When hiring key employees, there's only 2 qualities to look for: judgment and honesty. Almost everything else can be bought by the yard. There are 2 kinds of people who never succeed. One cannot do what they are told, the other cannot do anything unless they are told. So, excel at retention, not just recruiting. Most companies have a hiring strategy. The best have a retention strategy too. Finding and recruiting talented people is important and expensive, and so is the care and nurturing of talented people you already employ. It's just as critical. Great managers know that brains, like hearts, go where they're appreciated. So, put a premium on re-recruiting your high performers each and every day. Are you actively pursuing their continued commitment through competitive pay, training, and daily recognition? Your company's ROR, return on retention, is just as important as your ROI, return on investment. Commit to developing your talent early and often. Companies with low employee turnover and an enthusiastic workforce are always more profitable. Why? Because it costs less to manage those teams. Make the hiring ritual itself a motivational event. Make your people feel chosen, not hired, and keep the praise and encouragement flowing. Talented people seek feedback and affirmation on a regular and ongoing basis.